What's going on, y'all? Sounds here with another beat making tip video. What I want to show you in this video is basically how to find the key of a sample. And this is basically for those who don't know how to play piano and haven't taken any piano theory, music theory of any type. Or maybe you've taken a couple lessons and you're still kind of lost on a few things. Because I've gotten some questions about adding your own original music around your samples. And that can be a bit of a challenge for a lot of producers because most producers don't know how to play piano. I myself haven't taken hardly any lessons. I've probably taken 2 to 3 lessons in total throughout my entire time of actually making beats and producing. But what I'm going to show you in this video is a method that I use to actually find the key of a sample so that I can play more than just one note to a sample when I want to add sounds to it on the keys. This is something that I struggled with for a long time coming up in the game, and there are a lot of other people who also struggle with this, and this video should help you out and get you up to that next level where you want to be when it comes to actually adding sounds to your beats when you're using samples. I got this sample here. It's an old beat that I made a while back, a long time ago. If you haven't seen the video, I'll leave the link in the description so you can go check it out. But here's the sample I used.
Every day I get away, we get away.
Alright, so that was the sample. It was Ellie Goulding. And my problem with that sample was the sample's hot. I had an idea for a beat to it. I actually dropped the beat over it. Let me show you what the beat sounded like.
Every day I get away, every day I feel
Alright, so that's the completed beat. There's actually a bass line in there. I don't have it turned on, but I want to show you how I got it from where it was with just the sample to having all the notes that I wanted in there. So I'm going to show you how to find that key to the sample. So let's jump right into that. What's going on, guys? Alright, what I'm going to do here is I'm basically going to demonstrate exactly how I go about finding the key of a sample so that I can add music to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a method that I've actually taught about in some of my past videos, using what's called the Solfege. And the Solfege is in every song and every beat, any sample that you find. I would say the best way to find this in your sample, though, and I've talked about this in past videos, is to not tune your samples. Tuning your samples just does give it a good effect, you know, when you're using voices and you want to speed them up or slow them down or whatever. But it is easier to do this and find the key of a sample if it's not sped up or slowed down and you chop it up or whatever. But you can find this if you do speed it up. You just might have to tune your samples differently to do it. So the method that I talked about in past videos, I'm just going to go over it real quick for those who haven't been following me since I've done those videos, or if you haven't seen those videos. That method is called the Solfege, or using the Solfege, and that is, alright, that's just do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And what I'm going to show you is how to play that in any sample and find the key to it. But I'm also going to show you how it works so that you can memorize it and use it to find the key of any sample. So first thing is the first 3 keys of it. Just remember those 3 are full steps, and the reason why they call full steps is because there's keys in between them. So and there's a key in between those, there's a key in between those. So those are full steps, and then the 4th key in it is a half step because there's no key in between. And in total, the solfege is 8 keys in total, so it's going to be 4, and then 4 more keys. And just remember, the same thing applies when it comes to the second set of keys, of 4 keys, is that you have full steps, and then the last key is a half step. Just remember that, and also remember that whatever key you start with when you play it, you're always going to end with. So in this case, I started with C, and I'm going to end with C. It doesn't matter if you start here, you're going to end here. So it doesn't matter where you started, you're always going to end up on that same key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the sample that I used. I'm actually going to shorten it down a little bit just so it keeps repeating, just to show you how I go about finding it. So what I usually do is I'll just play like the first 3 or 4 notes of the solfege until it sounds right, till the keys sound right with the sample. So let's go ahead and play the sample. And this is a sample from a beat that I made a video to a few years back. You may remember this if you saw that video, or if you heard it on SoundCloud, because I do have it up there also. I'll leave the link in the description below, so you can go check those out if you want to. But here's the beat, or the sample rather. That didn't work, so move up. Hey, hold on. Try that. Alright. So that right there is the key to it. That sounds good with it. And you can play it a couple times if you want to try and remember what the notes are for the solfege in that sample. Alright, so basically you can pretty much play almost anything on those keys, and it will sound pretty good with it. Like, let's see what that sounds like with it. So basically, almost anything you play, as long as you remember what keys are in the solfege of that sample, will sound good with it. Alright, so now what I'll do is I'll play the chords that I came up with using that solfege, and I found a nice chord that goes along with this. Let me show you what that sounded like. Yeah, so that came out pretty good, man. I was really pleased with that and with the outcome of it after I was done playing everything and putting everything together. But yeah, man, just remember you can check this beat out on SoundCloud, or you can actually check the video out, the beat making video that I made to it. I'll put the links below the video if you want to check those out. But yeah, that's all I got for today, man, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.